Hi. There we go. Hello, sexy people. How you doing? How's your Sunday? How is your everything? How's your life? How's your energy? Do you have energy today? I know it's a Sunday, but like, there's still time for energy and chilling. But welcome back to IELTS Cafe. We're in my lovely IELTS Cafe. If you're new here, I know this is a new segment I'm doing on my channel. This is more academic vocabulary focused. This will help you improve your academic vocabulary and prepare you for any exam that you're doing. TOEIC, TOEFL, IELTS, most commonly. EIKEN, Cambridge exams, all of those exams, that's what this is for, the IELTS Cafe. So it's not just IELTS, but you will see some of the tasks we do are more IELTS style. Beba Jimenez, you can watch now. Everything good? Everything good? Natasha spent yesterday signing books. Signing books? Are you a famous author? Do I need your autograph? I think I do. Can you please sign my boobs? Yeah, so today I've made lots of worksheets for you. If you join the channel as an IELTS member, you get access to these worksheets. Also, people in my speaking class on Patreon, you also have access to them. So you can study with them, make a study group, however you prefer to study. This is really good. It works for self-study or as a group study. So I've covered everyone. Everyone's happy. I'm really, really happy with how it's going. So yeah, that's how you can get these. And this one today, the subject is vocabulary. The vocabulary subject is psychology. I'm sorry, I must be drunk today. Yeah, so if you're interested in psychology, that's kind of the topic for today on the subject of social media. So this is kind of the question. How much time do you spend on social media? Do you think you spend too much time? Not enough time? What do you think your relationship to social media is? Personally, I've been trying to cut down. Cut down means reduce. I've been trying to cut down on my phone usage. I try to sleep away from it. You know, I find it helps, to be honest. And I've taken breaks, but it's difficult, dude. It's difficult. Maximiliano just woke up. How you doing? Hope you had a good dream. Autograph is the best. Yes. Natasha, what do you write? Can you link me to something you've written? Alplate, I live in Twitter. So, talking of a application, use on. I live on Twitter. You are watching me on youtube.com/PapaTeachMe. Oh, you write children's books, Natasha? That's so cool. That's awesome. What's the topics of them? What was your last book about? Is it like, are we talking imaginary animals? Like cute stories? What kind of children's books? That's really, really cool. I love that. I'm Jamal from Egypt. I owe much to you. You don't owe me anything, bud. You're a legend. You're a legend. Hello in Egypt, by the way. Also, welcome. You can support this channel and your studies by becoming a channel member. IELTS channel members get these PDFs. There are 5 now. I'm uploading a 6th. You can get them right now. Also, you can use super chats to buy me coffees, and your coffees will appear right here. So, yeah, social media and your brain. That's the topic of this PDF. There's an IELTS reading task, which will test your reading comprehension, but we're not going to do that today. That's for you to study with in your own time. Let me show you what we're dealing with. So, you've got speaking tasks. We're going to do vocabulary right now. I'm going to check the poll. At the moment, regular vocabulary is winning, but if we have time, we'll do graph vocabulary as well. So I've created all of this stuff for you. Then we'll learn how to use the vocabulary, and then you can practice with a graph. There's some useful expressions, and then there's the reading task. It's very long. There's lots of it. And yeah, channel members get all of them instantly. Yeah, so I think we're going to do regular vocabulary now. It's almost winning. It's pretty much winning. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. Maria, I've cut all social media except YouTube. Honestly, I know I am biased towards YouTube, but I only use TikTok on another phone, so I don't touch that. Instagram, I don't use Twitter anymore. I mean, I do, but to post, not to consume. I use as little as possible and rarely Twitter. Yeah, since Elon took over, Twitter's just it's a shit show. I deleted my Facebook account a few months ago, and I feel myself much better since that. Unabi, I've deleted my Facebook account a few months ago. What's the problem with your sentence? I've deleted a few months ago. When you give a specific time, a few months ago, don't need present perfect. Just, I deleted a few months ago. Also, I feel myself better. That's a very common mistake. Don't worry, lots of people say that, but it's not correct. I feel much better. You don't need myself. If you say, I feel much better, we understand you mean myself. So that's the correct version of your sentence. But you did great. Unabi, you're always here. You always show up to these sessions. You're a legend. I'm sorry, what now? I was with 2 actors from Harry Potter yesterday. Their English was very good. Who were you with? Who are you, Natasha? You mysterious person. This is awesome. Who did you meet from Thing? That's so cool. Oh, we're getting started, are we? Yeah. Manuel. Famous or something, man. Yeah. Yeah, I like your mix of languages. So yeah, if you want, you can start this right now. You've got some vocabulary here, and we're going to talk about that. But also, this is your task, which I'll ask you to do in the comments. We're going to work together on it. Because regular vocabulary, let's just end the poll. Regular vocabulary 1. That's cool. That's cool. So we're going to do this vocabulary builder. That won the poll. This is a democracy. That's what we're going to do. So let's start with social media vocabulary. Doopity-doop. I have a question. In the definition of clickbait, is made to seem you click. What does it mean? Seem. Somebody. I think you're using seem wrong. Seem means appear, or what I understand from what I see. Like, if I look at you, Zena, and I say, you seem tired. I look at your face is like this. You seem tired. That's how you use seem. It was a geek convention. What, like a Comic Con? Was it Comic Con? I'm so jealous, dude. I'm so jealous. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So we're going to do vocabulary. If you use social media, you know some of them, I think. So some of them are quite interesting, and especially if you don't know them. So content. There it is. I'm trying to find it blind. There we go. Content. That is anything posted on the internet. My videos, content. Your Instagram photo is a content. A blog post, content. Anything, right? And to scroll is the action of this. I'm scrolling. In the morning, I'm in bed. Before I wake up, I scroll for 20 minutes. If I'm lucky, if I'm motivated that day. But interestingly, right below that is this word. There we go. To doom scroll. This is kind of a new word, to doom scroll. Have you heard it before? Can you use it? Try in the comments. To doom scroll. The world is kind of shit right now, right? So lots of bad news everywhere. But because it's bad news, you want to know everything about it. But that makes you feel bad. You know you will feel bad for reading, but you have to read it. So you scroll, but it's like, oh God, the bad news, I need it, the bad news, I need to read it. You are doom scrolling. Before you wake up, you scroll while sleeping. Did I say before I wake up? Sorry, I meant when I wake up, before I get up. Then, yeah. Doom scrolling on Instagram. Instagram doesn't have much doom. Doom means something bad. So, for me, doom scrolling is more news sites, you know? The news happening in the world. The war, the COVID, everything that sucks in the world. It's that. Yeah. Oh, it was a Comic-Con? Yeah. I'm really jealous, Natasha. So I want you to try to use these words in the comments. For example, Manuel, content. Teacher's word, content, wisdom. Look at that sentence again, Manuel. Try to correct it. We'll come back to you. You've got another one. I am a doom scroll. Very close. Doom scroll is the action, right? So the person who does the action, put on the end. I'm a doom scroller. You could say that. Or just I doom scroll. The verb. I doom scroll for 20 minutes before I get up. Yeah. Edgar from Colombia. Hola, parcero. ¿Cómo estás? ¿En qué parte de Colombia? ¿De dónde eres en Colombia? ¿En qué parte vives? I'm trying. I'm sorry. I think my Spanish sounds like a dying baby. Hooey, how you doing, bud? I studied a lot, so I spent the whole day replaying Friends. It's still very good. I know, right? It's weird. I will watch Friends to fall asleep to. It's just easy. Yeah. All right, yeah. To go viral, I think everyone knows that. What's really interesting is like, oops, this word, to troll. It's a verb, it's a noun. It used to be kind of not bad. It used to be you write something as a joke to annoy someone, but now it's like the worst of people try to annoy you with awful things. But yeah, a troll is the people online that try to make you cry or say mean things to you. Basically, the negative people online, just for no reason. And yes, clickbait. That's the next word down. There we go. This word, clickbait. That is when you see a thumbnail of a video and it's like, whoa, this video is amazing. Like that, right? Or what's the answer to this question? 95% of people can't answer this question. Are you the smartest 5%? That kind of bullshit is clickbait. So, yeah. We're all familiar with clickbait, right? Yeah, so let's try to use that in the comments, but we'll move on to the vocabulary builder. Again, if you're just joining us, this is from my PDF. I've created all of these, 5 in total. There's a 6th one coming after this. I need to upload it still. And you can get them as an IELTS channel member at the IELTS tier, or my Patreons in my speaking class. You can get it too. Comic Con is a kind of clickbait word. You think so? Spanish pronunciation is pretty good. Oh, you're just being nice. You're just being nice to me. But thank you. Since the war started, we're all doom scrolling here. Oh man, mate, same. Every day on Reddit, I'm checking the Ukraine subreddit to get more news. I don't doom scroll early morning. I hate waking up. That's healthy. I think you're not supposed to doom scroll ever. Yeah. Scrolling content, you don't need the S. Content, no S. You don't, plural. Scrolling content on BBC News, I doom scrolled. So close. Doomed scroll? No. Doom scrolled. The verb is scroll. This. Edgar de Bogotá. ¿En qué parte de Bogotá vives? Estaba viviendo en Cedritos hace 6 años. 142 con novena. That's where I lived in Bogotá. It was very nice. It was very nice. I'd love to go back there. They have like great food there. I lived opposite a bakery. Oh my god. If you have the chance to eat Colombian bread, just any baked Colombian bread, oh my god, it will change your life. It's so good. I'm sick and tired of doom scrolling. Remember, scroll is the verb of doom scrolling on Twitter. I'm about to delete my account. Bro, I pretty much only use Twitter for posting. I post and ghost. That's my way of doing it. Let's have a look. So yeah, while we're waiting, you have to match these words with the letters. So which letter did these words match up to? You decide. Wait, can I put this? Can I put that behind me? I'm still sort of like figuring out how to do this. No. Okay, I can't. Never mind. Okay, so Manuel's saying an inflection point is a time of significant change. What do you guys think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? What do you think? We've got 10 words and 10 possible definitions. Which matches to which? What do you think? Learn English in X amount of days seems to be very common clickbait these days. Mate, I know. And the problem is, like, I'm not going to lie. I've used clickbait in my titles, in my thumbnails, because my theory is, my philosophy of making content is, if the content is good, I don't care what the title is. But the problem is, when the content has no substance, when the content doesn't teach you anything, when it's just bullshit, full of ads, or sell you something with a clickbait title, like, dude, don't waste my time, you know? I hate that. So it's like, if I get something from clicking on your thing, I'm not angry about the title. I'm not angry if it's clickbait. So for me, that's my opinion. You might disagree with me. I don't know. Let me know what you think, though. Best video about crime class I've ever seen belongs to the teacher. It's a good chop. Chop in Spanish? Chulete? Oh, I lost your message. Be careful with trolls. You would need to block them. I know. Always. Man, my block list is getting longer. Whenever I post something like, you know, hoping something bad would happen to Putin, or something pro-Ukraine, or something pro-LGBT, man, the amount of trolls that sneak into your DMs, crazy. So you have to block lots. Yeah, if you've got any questions, let me know. I will give you the answers in a moment, but I want to see if you can match these either on your own or together in the comments. You can work as a team. I see Beba and this guy working together. 7B or 7E? What do you think? 7 is notorious. So one said it's give value, and the other said it's famous for something bad. What do you guys think? Who do you agree with? 7B or 7E? Oh, Natasha's, you've been a member for 24 months? Dude, that's a long time. Thank you for sticking with me for so long. That counts as a coffee. Let me give you this cup. I need to move that cup. I'm trying to move your cup. I promise. Can I move it? Can I move it? I can. Nice. There we go. Nice. That's from you, Natasha. This cup right here. Thank you. Thank you, Natasha. You're very kind. Thanks for staying with me for so long. You absolute legend. Everyone, please go and buy Natasha's books. She writes children's books, and I'm sure she's amazing. Natasha, feel free to promote your books in the chat. I will pin it because you're a legend. Gillette is a piece of paper that we have for any time. Is notorious among Spanish students in Spanish. Huh. I feel like notorious translates to Latin languages easily, no? Okay, Hui Witten says 1I. So you're saying that catastrophic means almost total damage or suffering. Interesting. Do you agree with Hui, or do you think something different? Chala is saying 7E. You're saying famous for something bad. We're seeing some patterns here. 7E, okay, 7E, okay. Lots of people are saying 7E. We've got 2A. 2, ubiquitous. Pronunciation. Don't get this wrong. Ubiquitous. Stress on B. Ubiquitous. Ubiquitous. What does it mean? You're saying it means A, can be found everywhere. For example, in London. What can be found everywhere in London? Everywhere. I feel like the answer is really obvious. I can't think. You know? Notorious in French is not bad. Oh. It's a false... Oh. Okay, I didn't know that. That's interesting. Okay. Okay, Bella says 10F. To advocate. Or advocate, if it's a noun. Now, I can't remember which one it... Oh, yes, this one is the noun. Sorry, I need to double check that. Yeah. As a noun, advocate. I'm an advocate for Ukraine, let's say. I advocate, that's the verb. I advocate for their safety and security. That's the verb. I'm an advocate. I advocate for. What does it mean? You're saying 10F. You're saying that's a supporter of something. Now, in that context, does that sound right? What do you think? The word bad confused me. But it doesn't imply something bad, I think. Interesting. British people can be found everywhere in London. This is very, very true. Okay, I love that example. So, if I said British people are ubiquitous in London, what do you think? Does that sound great or no? You know what? Let's give you the answers. I think you're ready. Those phone cabins, phone boxes, the red phone boxes. Not anymore. Like they used to be. They used to be everywhere, but now they're not really. A tip, if you come to London, don't take a photo inside a red phone box. You will regret it. People pee in there. That's not all. They pee in there. They vomit in there. It's gross. You don't want to go in there. Promise you. All right. Yes, it means support. Exactly. An advocate means you're a supporter. All right, let's go through the answers then. You ready? I'm ready. You're ready. Let's do it. So 1, catastrophic. What does it match to? Someone before said I think that was Hui, right? You said I. Absolutely correct. Yes. 1, catastrophic matches to I. If you're making notes, I need you to take notes for this lesson. Get a piece of paper and a pen. Write it in your phone. Write it on whatever you have next to you. Make a list of these words and their definitions. And if you have time, if you're very quick, make your own example sentences using them. Because the next task is you're going to need to know these meanings of the words. So you're going to need it. Yeah. Earthquakes are ubiquitous in Japan. Perfect example. Really, really, really good. Beba, English breakfast is ubiquitous in the UK. Yes. Great example. Really nice. So yes, number 2, ubiquitous. Remember the pronunciation. Ubiquitous. It means A, can be found everywhere. It's ubiquitous. Example, in London, they had a plan to make electric car charging stations ubiquitous. And it didn't happen. Apparently, it's very, very difficult to find an electric car charging thing. However, anyone from Japan watching, can you confirm? In Japan, they are ubiquitous, right? You can find electric car charging things everywhere, I think. Yeah. Tell me why Doctor Who's phone box is blue. I don't know, but I'm sure someone in here will be a Doctor Who fan and they will know the answer to that question. I'm sure of it. Number 3, ominous. What does ominous mean? Let's see. You know those movies where aliens come to visit Earth and you hear this in the sky. I'm so sorry if you're wearing headphones, but you hear this sound that makes you feel scared. It indicates danger. It's an ominous sound. So what does ominous link to? Ominous is G. Ominous means it gives the impression something bad or worrying is about to happen. Usually in movies, the sound of aliens coming, that sound is ominous. I'm thinking of the movie War of the Worlds. Yeah. The countdown before your lives is ominous. I honestly, I kind of agree. I don't like it as much as I used to. I think I might remove the countdown. It's so different from the Spanish translation. Which word, Beba? Ominous? Does it not mean the same in Spanish? Oh, because the TARDIS is supposed to look like a police box. I didn't know that. That's interesting. I learned one thing today. In British English, the word quite means a little, but in American English, it's much. Not exactly, Hui. In both British and American English, quite can mean this, it can mean this. Depends how you say it. For example, it's quite hot outside. Quite. It is quite hot outside. Hear the difference? Just depends how you say it. You say it quite small. Quite. Your voice indicates the size of quite. So that's how you use quite. Okay, next one. Where are we up to? Ominous. Valorize. Valorize, it's in the name. If you speak a Latin language, this one is easy, I think. Valorize matches to be, for be. Give value or validity to something. So the reason we have these words, you will need this for channel members or my Patreons in my speaking class. You get the full PDF with the reading and the reading comprehension. It's quite long. And all of these words appear in the, there it is, starting from here. You get a full IELTS reading task. Full of stuff, reading comprehension questions. Excuse me. Full of tasks for you to do. And all of those words are in the reading. If you know those words, then the reading is much easier. Basically, I'm creating a full IELTS book to help you smash the IELTS, even if you're a beginner. It'll take you from easy tasks up to very, very difficult ones. So learning the vocabulary really, really helps. Yeah. Next one, number 5, prevalence. Prevalence. The prevalence of something. What does that mean? It's a noun. Which letter does it match to? Climate change needs to be valorized. Nice example, Alex. Nice. Nice example. Ominous in Spanish means something is so bad that it must be sorry, my thing isn't working. Condemnated? Condemnated? I think you mean condemned. So yeah, a little bit different in English. Yeah. I think so. Prevalence, number 5. I'm going to take a exam. Oh, I'm going to take an exam for pre-master's degree on Tuesday. Dude, good luck for that. Good luck. You'll be great, I'm sure. Condemned. You mean condemned, Beba. Yep, so prevalence. What is prevalence? It matches to C. The fact of something being common. So 5 prevalence matches to C. Keep that in your notes. I hope you're taking notes for this. Number 6, the ideation. That's a noun as well. The giveaway is ation. That's always a noun. Now I've said always. I'm sure I'm going to think of an example where it's not. Thanks, Natasha, for my coffee. It's delicious. I have an illy coffee with a bit of oat milk today. It's pretty good. The idea is in the name, actually, with ideation. There we go. I don't know why I have a delay on the comments. Really weird. Yeah. Prevalence is... Which one? Where does it match to? There it is. H. H. Prevalence is H. It's the formation of ideas or concepts. Again, try to use it. Don't worry if you can't. We're going to have the next task. You will use them in their right context. The next one, number 7, notorious. Notorious. Please don't demonetize me for singing. Notorious, I think you already said it earlier in the chat. Notorious. Which one? What does it match to? Ah, there we go. Letter E. Famous, but for something bad. Kind of the same as infamous. So if you're famous, people know you. You're infamous, people know you for something bad. Or, well, something not positive. Conor McGregor is known as the Notorious. That's very true. Exactly. Perfect example. A lot of false friends. Yes. Yanagi. Ka? Gero. I'm trying to read your name. But you said, we've done 5. 5 was C. Yes, absolutely. Notorious. Number 8, correlate. Correlate. Which letter does that match to? Let's see if you're ahead of me in the comments. 8 matches to D. Have a mutual relationship or connection with something else. So it seems like they are connected. Something correlates. It looks like it's connected. That would be D. Well done. Yeah, good one. Chala, Beba, Unabi. Well done. Really good. Manuel, good for Notorious. Well done. 9, inflection point. Someone said this at the very beginning. What is the inflection point? Someone already said at the very beginning. It's J. Sorry. Yeah, a time of significant change. That's the inflection point. So let's say, I think at the moment, with climate change in the world, everything seems to be at an inflection point. There must be a huge change to continue, no? I think so. What do I know? I'm stupid. And number 10, advocate. We already did this together. 10F, that's a supporter. Okay, the next part. I want you to write your own examples in the comments, but we're going to skip this. If you want to learn how to explain a graph, that's in the PDF. But people voted for regular vocabulary today. That's what we're going to do. So which words fit into the gaps here? You've just learned the vocabulary. Let me see if I can... Maybe I can make this bigger. Oh, I can. Nice. There we go. Yep, so the vocabulary in context now. So using those words, what word matches which sentence? Oh, look at that. That is a great example. I'm at an inflection point in my life. That is... What a sentence. What a sentence. That's so good. Well done. Really, really good. Got 8 out. Mate, 8 is very, very good. Which ones did you not get correct, Unabi? Okay, you're already going inflection point. Okay, let's read it together. I'll give you vocabulary with pronunciation, British style. According to some experts, inflation rates have reached an inflection point, and painful interest rate hikes could soon ease. Yes, number 1 is inflection point. Again, you might not ever use this in your life. However, the point of this class is academic vocabulary and IELTS skills. Well, not just IELTS, but all exam skills. So if you're practicing for an exam, if you want to improve your academic vocabulary, if you want to be able to understand more scientific articles, more academic text, this class is for you. So you might not say it, but you will read it. You will come across it in academic text. Keep that in mind. Hey, El, how you doing, bud? How is Seoul today? Weirdly, my housemate is in Korea for a week. I'm very jealous. I told him, please bring me back some skincare. You know what I got? If anyone is in Korea, or is anyone coming to London soon, please bring me these. Because it's summer now and I need factor 50. And this is from Korea. I think it's Innisfree. Innisfree is friggin' bae. I love Innisfree. And one of my friends recommended Estera. I love it. You need this much and it covers the whole face. It's amazing. It's amazing. I've never had a moisturizer like that. Really, really good. So yeah. If anyone is coming to London via Korea, please bring me some skincare. I need to take care of myself. Innisfree. I friggin' love Innisfree. If they wanted me to do an ad for them, I would do it for free. Innisfree. That was a terrible joke, and I apologize. Yeah, number 2, AI's ability to destroy jobs is an sign for the future. What do you think? Ominous. Nice one, Manuel. Yes, it's an ominous sign from the future. Remember, it means worrying. It's worrying. It's something bad. It's worrying. Number 3, I think that our work-life balance should be better at this company, so I'm going to for a 4-day work week for everyone in the office. Remember, one of those words in the list before could be a noun or it could be a verb. Which word do you think it means? And remember, we pronounce it differently if it's a noun or a verb. You sounded like people on LBC. You know what? You know why that is? I know why that is. Because I've learnt to fix my microphone. So there's not a delay now. 1, 2, I've changed the sound. So it should be better. Should be better. Never would I take an IELTS in my life. This is worthwhile watching. Yeah, not just for IELTS. If you like to read, let's say, articles about science or anything academic, basically anything of specific interest, you'll need this sort of vocabulary. Yeah. Nice! Hooey! Well done. Really good. 3 is, remember the pronunciation. It's this word, but a verb. As a noun, advocate. I'm an advocate for this. But as a verb, I advocate. Advocate. So remember, the pronunciation is different for a verb versus a noun. So be careful with that. Number 3, advocate. Number 4, electric car charging stations. I said this one earlier. I hope you remember. I hope you remember what it is. My throat is so dry. Also, like I said, I'm getting over the flu. So the reason I wasn't here last weekend was because I was coughing. My voice was like this. It wasn't good. Oops. I advocate for a live lesson every day. Thank you, Alplate, but I think my brain would die. Uniqueness. Almost. It's ubiquitous. Ubiquitous. Vishal, how you doing? How's your day? Are you having a good day? Yes. So number 4, electric car charging stations are ubiquitous in Japan. However, in London, they're very hard to find. I swear, every time that you take an Uber in London, the last 3 times I've taken an Uber, they complain about there's no electric charging stations in London. I don't know how bad it really is, but it's very annoying, apparently. Yeah, number 5, the of electric cars means the government should do more to create more charging stations. The what? The what? What do you think? The begins with a P. Prevalence. Beba Jimenez, you legend. Yes, the prevalence. Pronunciation, the prevalence. Prevalence. 3 schwas. No, 2 schwas. I'm lying. Prevalence. 2. Prevalence. So not prevalence, no. Prevalence, no. Prevalence. Prevalence. The prevalence of electric cars. Again, I want to see your own examples using these in the comments. I will pin the best ones because you're all legends and I just adore your faces. And if you were in front of me, I'd grab an ice cream and put it on your nose and go, oh, you got ice cream on your nose. Kifu. That says Kifu, right? Hello in Japan. How you doing? But yes, prevalence is number 5. Number 6. The drug was criticized for not carrying a warning about suicidal... What? Begins with an I. I think you know this one. The prevalence of Ali's video makes us good at English. Oh, you legend. You legend. You spoil me with compliments. Vitaly Slonov. I think I nailed that one. Did I get that right? Slonov? Vitaly Slonov? Hello, how are you? Hope your day is great. Late to the party. Late. Fashionably late. No one wants to be early to a party. That's too eager, right? So, you're good. You're good. Let's see how good your vocabulary is, Vitaly. So then, yeah, number 6. What do we think? Begins with an I. See if you remember it. We'll also do number 7. The movie Legend. Remember Tom Hardy? Was about the London gangsters, the Cray twins, both played by Tom Hardy. I love that movie. That movie was so good. So good. You didn't get notified. Dude, I've noticed my notifications for my own videos aren't working. People watching this, please make sure that you click the bell and hit all videos, all notifications, because I don't know if they're working or not. So, yeah. Also, please like this video. It helps people find out about my videos. It really, really helps. Yeah. Hui, well done. Really good. Number 6 is ideation. Suicidal ideation. It's the idea of that. I don't want to say the word too many times. YouTube might demonetize me. 7, notorious. Well done, Beba. You're smashing it today. Apparently, I'm still sick. Notorious London gangsters. Yes. Do you have any notorious criminals from your country? That would be a good example. Famous for being a criminal. They are notorious. Everyone knows them for a bad reason. But yeah, 7, notorious. 8, the damage from the earthquake was causing lots of damage and floods. Oh, Vitaly, look at that. You're late to the party, but you're always invited. Catastrophic. Well done, bro. Well done. Christina from Argentina. That rhymes. Hey, Christina from Argentina. That is forever your name now. Christina from Argentina, thank you for joining the party. I feel like I should announce myself things like that. Hey, Ali from London. Just wherever I go. To a coffee shop. Hi, Ali from London. Can I have a latte, please? I think that's what I want to do from now. Let's see. Could you please wear them up? No one else is around. What am I gonna do? Make myself sick? I think we're okay. But if I go out, I will, don't worry. But yeah, catastrophic for 8. And number 9, just because the number of people who drowned in pools. Oh, you need to see the thing. So, that's this. That connects to this. Again, if you're just joining, this is part of a PDF I created, one of many. IELTS channel members, you get this. And if you join my speaking class on Patreon, you have the first priority viewing of all my PDFs. You can self-study, work as a group. My speaking class on Patreon is becoming so cool. Like, it's a little, like a study group now. It's so chill. I love it. If I was studying English, I would study with me. How I Saw the Dog Pee is notorious. Is a famous dog. Yeah, so the question is, just because the number of people who drowned in pools perfectly with the years when Nicolas Cage appeared in movies doesn't mean Nicolas Cage or his movies are the cause of those deaths. Oh my god. Have you ever covered English grammar? Are you new to my channel, bro? Have you seen any of my videos? Oh my god. Okay, I'm clearly dying. I need to go. Don't be sick. I'm trying. Okay, so Manuel is saying coincided. I mean, actually, yes. You're not wrong. Coincided works here. Yeah, that is... 2 people guessed coincided, but yes, that's fine. Hi from Indonesia. Hey, Selamat Malam. How you doing in Indonesia? Correlate. Yes, Unabi, you absolute legend. We can always count on you. Legend face. Correlate. There's a really good website for this kind of thing. This is from a famous website called... shit, what's it called? Something correlations. But it's 2 things which are absolutely not related. Like, yeah, what was it? Number of people who drowned in a pool and films Nicolas Cage appeared in. And the graphs are like identical. They're the same. They correlate perfectly, pretty much. But they are not related. So the whole website is basically saying correlation doesn't imply causation. So yes, the graphs may look identical, but that doesn't mean that they're connected. Obviously, as you can see. Not in my country, but I've heard Brits are notorious in Amsterdam. That's a great example, YJ. Yeah. Not only Amsterdam. Honestly, in my opinion, British tourists are the worst. Worst. My god. Spain. I think we are the worst in Spain. We're just annoying. So annoying. Hi, Emmanuel from Dominican Republic. Nice. I think everyone in the comments, please introduce yourself like this. Christina from Argentina, you've started something. Christina from Argentina. It gets double points because it rhymes. And I'm a big fan of rhymes. When I was a child, what I wanted to be was a notorious detective like Luther. I haven't seen Luther. So what, he's notorious then? And why? I need to watch Luther. Everyone talks about it. Like, it's on my list, but I just haven't. Sound like a gangster now. Because of this? Yep. Yeah, I know. You haven't completely recovered from the flu. I know. I thought I was over it, but Bahasa is good. It is. Terima kasih. Pseudo correlation. Is that the word? Is that the word? Pseudo correlation for this type of graph. There we go. Why the British tourists in Spain or anywhere is because we get very loud, very drunk, and we're not very clean. Like, British tourists are just so shameful, you know? Like, you know those stories in the World Cup when the fans from Japan went to the football stadium and after the match, they cleaned everything. And everyone's like, oh my God, they're amazing. That's amazing. British people are the exact opposite of that. We leave a place worse than we found it. So, I hate it. Spurious correlation. That's the name of the website, I think. Yeah. They have a notorious problem with balconies. So do Russian politicians. Oh no, they have a notorious problem with windows. Hope Putin stands too close to a window soon. I hear that Belarus's leader is pretty sick. He's probably standing too close to a window right now. Love your accent. It loves you too, you know? It's a big fan of yours too. Hope your lurgy or whatever happens to be clears up soon. I know, me too. Lurgy, if you don't know, is British slang for sickness. So my flu, yeah, lurgy definitely counts. Absolutely. Cool. So thank you for being here. I have to go and lie down because apparently I'm not well yet. But I want to do this next weekend as well. It's the beginning of June. Yes, it might be IELTS Cafe. It might be English and Chill. I'm not sure. I think you British are not the only tourists that act like that. I hope not, but yeah. I hope some of our tourists give us a good reputation at least. I don't know. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you want the whole... I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This must be so annoying to listen to. If you want the whole PDF, there are 5. I'm uploading a 6th right now. You get full of... It's full of shit. It's like so full of shit. You learn how to create graphs, how to talk about graphs in an IELTS way. You get all the vocabulary, tasks to help you remember the vocabulary, reading, practice, and comprehension. Everything you could want to smash an IELTS exam. You've got everything there. So thank you for joining me in this IELTS Cafe. Natasha, thanks for being a channel member, you absolute legend. Christina from Argentina, thank you. Thank you everyone for joining, and I'll see you next weekend. Please recover. I will try. Vasil, take care of yourself, bud. Thank you. Christina from Argentina, great to see you. Hui, Cameron, bud, YJ, legend, thank you. Beba, thank you for being here, buddy. And everyone else, thank you. And I'll